Hello, today I'm going to speak about different soldering machines, particularly two different soldering machines. Uh, I think the most common soldering machines. Now, the first most common soldering machines is this soldering machine, solder pencil. This is a high quality one. This is GBC. Is like JBC is like a Spanish brand. It works pretty well. I'm impressed. And this is a Chinese cheap one. I don't recommend this. This is crap. Now the difference between these two, it's this one has the heating on the inside of the tip, and this one has the heating on the outside of the pencil. Well, definitely this one is better, but I don't know if the heating has something to do with it. I think just the brand and the quality of each one of them make these two perform different. This one very well, the JBC, and the Chinese one, well, it's like one-time deal. After that, the tip will get corroded and it will work very badly, very poorly. Now, this kind of soldering machine. You will see it like in a lot of videos on YouTube or in anyone else. And the other one that's the most used for like the beginner part, or the more like the simple stuff, is the soldering pistol, which is something like this. Now this originally was black and it has like a black cover from some kind of plastic, but I just dropped it and I didn't find a replacement because this is older than me. This has more than 30 years old, so it works very good. Now the difference between this soldering machine and this one, there are some advantages and some drawbacks. The advantage to the soldering pistol above the soldering pencil is that when you need to use this to actually solder, you need to start it up. It will not work continuously, and you need to start it up. It has like a transformer inside with a secondary, like, I don't know, 1 square centimeter, and that will go, all that energy will go into the tip, which is a copper tip. It's just a copper rod that when it wears off you just put it again, and that get very hot and you can solder with it. Now if you are beginner, there are like kits with this solder machine. They are significantly higher price than the soldering pencil, but for the beginner or for simpler things like soldering wires or simple things, this will be better. For more complex things, it's normally to have this one. But what means that? It means that if you have a PCB, a board, and you need to solder like 50 components, it will be better to use a soldering iron. Why? Because this one just gets hot and stays hot for as long as you need, and the same temperature. This one, well, when it gets hot, you need to stop, and it gets hot, and you cannot work in like 1 hour or half hour continuously with it, because this has like a working cycle. You need to hold it like for, I don't know, 10 seconds at most. After that, leave it to rest like for 1 minute or something like that. I don't know, this is very old one, but it's kind of like that. You need to use it leave it cool. Use it, leave it cool. This one, well, you can just use it. This one is better if you are a newbie, if you are starting just now to solder, because difference between this and that is that it doesn't really retain flux so much on it, and this one you just heat it up, put it in flux, and after that the flux will stay on. It will not burn. It will stay on the tip because the tip it's already cold, and it will not burn until you actually go to the board to solder. So that helps a lot. This one, well, you need to soldering pencil. You need to take the pencil, put it down, hit the both components, and after that put solder with flux inside to have like a nice clean solder point. So you cannot just put it in solder in flux and after that put it out, because all that flux it will burn out before you get to the board. Of course they are different kind of flux, but it basically how it works. This one, well, you just press it up, take a little bit of solder on the tip, the solder will stay on the tip, stop pressing, the solder will cool down, but it will not be like ice cool in the moment. You just put it in flux, the flux will stick on it, it will not burn because this is not activated, and when you go near the board to solder, you just push again the button, it will get hot, the flux first, and after that the solder, it will be transferred on the board and on the component you want to solder. But another drawback of this the soldering pistol, it's that you cannot really work MOSFET with it. If you want to work MOSFET with this one, it's a very tricky thing, and you will probably burn the MOSFET. Why? Very simple. This does a very strong magnetic field, and MOSFET are really kind of like very sensible to that, and you will just burn it out. However, if you don't have the other one, you can just use this one, but you need to have all the time the 3 legs of the MOSFET shorted between them, and that will give you time that will give you the opportunity to solder the MOSFET with this kind of soldering tool. I do recommend using a soldering pencil for the MOSFET and for the SMD stuff if you want to do that, but for the SMD it's another thing. You need the heat gun, which is not of these two. It's more suitable heat gun. This is very good for people who want to learn. They are just starting to learn to solder. This will help a lot comparing with that one. That one probably it's more like professional. This one, it's professional, but it can be used by newbies. And the tip replacement, well, is just a copper rod. If you want to replace that, well, I don't know, it will probably cost a lot of money, but that will not really matter, because one quality soldering pencil, it will last for a very, very long time. This cheap one, well, it will not last so long, so this is crap. Don't buy that. This one, it's okay to have it if you are living in how do I say, in a limited resource area, like, I don't know, Africa, because it's easy to maintain, and the solder tip, it's very easy to replace and maintenance. And that's all. If you are newbie, use this one. If you are more advanced, after you learn how to solder, because this gets the flux from your container, flux container, to the board or to the wire or to anything that you want to solder. It will get it there without burning it, and you will have plenty of flux to help that solder to stick up, and that's a major advantage. Now you cannot use it for complex stuff like MOSFETs or chips or things like that. This one, well, you need to have like a steady hand and know your shit to use it successful. You can use it anyway, but you will probably have sometimes cold. If you're not experienced with it, you will have like cold solder points and things like that, and that is not healthy. Anyway, if you want to buy one of these, just buy a quality one. I don't know if the eBay one are suitable. I wanted to buy one. I just received this quality one. I received it for a friend. He gave it to me for free. This other one I buy from local store, but they are cheap things, local store kind of, and it did the job, but it will not hold, and you will not find it. I didn't find tip for this. The tip holds a lot better on this one, and it's like that. This one was like it had like a very cool shape, black, from like a very hard plastic, but I just dropped it one day a few days ago and just shredded apart, and I need to do this like custom cover from PVC pipes. But this design, I think it's a Russian design, and this particular design that was before, was a Russian design, and this particular heat pistol, it's made in Romania. So I don't know if it's Romanian design or Russian design, but being aware that 30 years ago Romania was like a communist country with very strong bonds with Russia, probably something between. It was fabricated in Romania anyway. It's a Russian patent, but fabricated in Romania. So I think so. But and the other one, well, it's made in Spain. Right? And both of them work very well. When I need to solder a lot, I use that one and MOSFETs and all the tricky stuff. And when I need the really power, because this has like 120 watts, 130 watts, when I really need the heat, I use this one. For example, this is a 20 watts, 25 watts heating on, and with this one I cannot solder 8 LiPo batteries like 1826 I think, or 1816. These round batteries that you can buy from eBay, or lithium ion, I think they are, that you find in all computers, in all laptops. I cannot solder that with this one, but with the heating pistol it just works like perfect. Just put it down and it will instant solder the solder on the battery and on the wire. On between them, this is a lot more power, and I don't know how hot gets this tip gets, but I don't think it's how hot it gets, it's how much it can maintain the temperature, because this wire here, it can be more thinner or more thicker. If it's more thicker, obviously it will have more power, and because it's like it will heat up more. And if it's more thinner, it will still heat up, but when you put it in contact with the board or with what you want to solder, a lot of that heat it will draw into the board, and I know that the tip cannot hold that steady temperature because it's just so thin. But I recommend this for heavy stuff and that one for pretty stuff. Thanks.